Good morning. So we are looking into the WCF. So there are three major parts of WCF: creating a service, hosting a service, and consuming a service. So creating a service is like we are developing a service, we are creating a service. Okay, and like it means like a service which we want to develop. So that means creation. The next one is hosting. Means we are putting it in a place from where world can access it. Consuming a service means we are like a world has started using it. Okay, so inside Visual Studio also we can create the service by using WCF library. Then once we start running this particular service, then we see the Visual Studio will host the service, and Visual Studio will create a test client, which will consume or use that service. Okay, so this is the diagram, not the screen. You can see Visual Studio has created some test client. So this is a test client will consume the service. And how this is hosted, I can show you over here. Just a second, yes, this one. So at the at the bottom left, this is where it is hosted, and once we click on this, we are able to see this WCF service host, and you can see this test service.my service. This is started. So this is hosting of a service. So this is the one. Now WCF service is all about interfaces and classes. Suppose we are like for example, like we have to create a service which returns a string. For that we have to create an interface like interface my service, and inside that we have to create a method like this way I have created get data, and we also need to create a class which will implement this my service, and within that we have to implement this get data service. Okay, now this my service interface will be getting visible to the outside world and not the my service class. So it means the implementation will be hidden from the world. Only they can see the methods. Okay, so because of that we have to use this operation contract attribute for method and service contract attribute for interface. Now how to create this in Visual Studio? File, new project, WCF service library. Now after that you can see this app service, iService and service.cs. These methods will be getting created. Okay, now we have to delete this iService.cs and service.cs, and we have to create our own interface and class. So for that we have to select add new item interface myservice.cs, and we can copy paste the above service, our interface within my service, and again we have to create a class, and we have to write the class name as myservice.cs and copy this whole code inside this myservice.cs class. Okay, proceed. Now we are proceeding further. My service interface is exposed to the world. World need to know about interface with the help of service contract attribute. So this is very important to put over here service contract attribute. So this is these two attributes are available only with interface. So with interface service contract, and with the method this operation contract, but with class you cannot see any kind of attribute. Okay, now changes in app.config, as we have changed the name of the interface and class, so accordingly we have to do changes inside app.config. And once this is done, we have to run WCF once the run is done, then we are able to see WCF test client. Then double click on get data, and we can see this method is getting invoked, and we are able to see hello world within this test client. Okay, thank you. This is the first chapter. Thank you.